Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 2. We are in the Drow city of Ustnatha. I have gone through and done a bunch of purchasing. And by purchasing, I mean stealing. I basically decided to just steal everything. That seemed reasonable. And even things that didn't seem reasonable. Just because I could. Once I got the points high enough, it was like, why not? Okay, so, the shield, let's see. I mean, 5% magic resistance is nice, but I don't think it's that important. I mean, let's see. Then again, you don't usually use it. That is probably still better. Armor class was 5. I mean, it's pretty light. On the other hand, I could make you even harder to hit, just not versus missiles. I mean, it would be what? Negative 16 right now versus missiles? It's probably fine, right? Right? I think so. And we'll give this to you. There we go. And just put that away. Okay, and then we have another staff for you. And I think that we'll give you this. So higher max damage, lower base damage. It is two-handed, so we'd lose the shield bonus. So that's just going to come out when we encounter golems. Let's see. Hands other than cleric and mage. Yeah, so that's good. Okay. Viconia can also go up a level, so we'll handle that in a second. I don't think there was really anything else worth taking out. Of course, all that stuff counts as stolen, so I'm not going to be able to sell it easily. But it's still good stuff. I did have to use some potions of Master Thievery and potions of Perception to get pickpockets up to 195 on Imoen. I do kind of miss Yoshimo for that, in that, like, he could just steal anything anytime he wanted. I have to use potions on Imoen to get that high. I did pick up some more potions, just stuff that I, will probably end up not using, but we'll see. I did grab all of the potions of Storm Giant Strength, so I've got 5 of those now. I really need to just start using some of these. I really do. It's kind of ridiculous that I don't. Alright, level up for Viconia. 1 6th level spell. 2 hit points. No proficiencies. Let's go for Implosion. Sounds fun. Okay, so we've visited down there. I don't know what that... Ooh, we can talk to that.
If it must be done.
I also grabbed spell scrolls and wrote them, as you can see. A loathsome fish-like creature floats within the tank. Long, leathery tentacles grow from its head, and the smell of rancid grease hangs about the tank. For the moment, the creature is motionless, as if sleeping. Okay, so it doesn't want to talk to me. Fine, be that way. Let's have everyone come up here.
To walk apart from house and creeds, to walk into the grave.
I greet you, female, in the name of the Spider Queen and all the glory that is Ustnatha, the first city. Would you care to take a look at the wares I have available? Yeah, well, wares are you talking about? The beasts caged behind me, of course. They are ensorcelled to obey commands for a short time, amusing as pets, though they won't follow for long, I'm afraid. A few of the fighting sisters have been buying my stock for target practice. It happens to be a good living. Are you interested, perhaps? What creatures do you have available? I still have a strong knoll, captured leading a group of its fellows on the surface, tortured then sold to me, but it is healthy. 500 gold pieces for that one. Let's see, I still have one of the regenerating trolls left. A patrol party captured it not far from the city. Stupid beast, but strong. 750 gold pieces for that one if you wish it. I have a spirit troll. I don't know much about it. A warrior sold it to me 2 months ago. Difficult to feed, but it certainly is powerful. 1,000 gold. Ah, yes. I have one of the Umberhulks left still. The sisters love those ones. Difficult to kill, I understand. I charge 1,500 gold pieces for that one. That's it, actually, at the moment. Care to make a purchase, then? No, I don't think so. As you wish, female. Another time, perhaps. Okay, so I can't talk to them. There's a door over there. Doesn't look like there's a passage over that way. So let's go this way. We have a giant spider. Let's see if I can talk to the giant spider. Nope. Alright. Talk to the warrior.
The destiny of the Drow is to conquer all.
Greetings, female. Perhaps once your position is elevated, you will be accepted into the ranks of the Female Fighter Society, or perhaps you will be made a slave, as Loth wills.
Gee, thanks. I appreciate that.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
They were literally right out there, game. Thanks.
Certainly.
Marinid, Nimkalaza, Sorsden, Ilmrin, Tathlin, Barag, some doors, some things for me to check, tables. I'll take your 1 gold. And nothing. Alright.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Greetings to you, O potent female. Stay for a time if you wish. The group of us here are sharing exploits and tales of the past. Something I doubt you Nasadrans have time for, eh? I have a tale for you if you're interested. Something my house mother once told me, in fact. If you're of a mind, that is. Sure, I'd like to hear it. Excellent. My tale begins long ago when our people first descended into the great depths and dark caverns. During a day when our homes were not carved out of stone and clay. Drow homes were made of twigs and black grasses, grass that many had brought with them into the Underdark. There were a few homes, of course, but the largest belonged to the first matriarch. The matriarch led the early hordes of Drow, helping them to survive in hostile lands. She was powerful, potent, and cunning, a great boon to her people, who admired her greatly. To honor her, a group of Drow set upon the shark fiends and stole the stone throne of their king to secretly present it to the matriarch as a trophy. They stowed it in the grass rafters of her hall. The matriarch arrived in her hall, and the Drow warriors went to retrieve the throne, but much to their horror, its weight caused it to fall through the grass rafters and crush the matriarch below. Oopsie. It is a sad, sad tale of our early travails in this dark place, and it holds a moral as well. Can you think of the moral, female? Bunos, do not stow thrones in grass houses. Yes, that's it exactly.
Imbecile, how dare you tell such a moronic lie about the history of our people? Loth will sentence you to an eternity of poisoned agony for such madness.
The Spider Queen has no sense of humor. Now Veron, on the other hand...
You dare? I shall kill you in the name of the mother of all Drow, fool. He is mine. No one interfere.
Okay. Yeah, that guy is not smart, and also it seems pretty obvious that that was an assassination that he was describing. Let's see who's going to win. I mean, really, whoever wins, I win, because I get their stuff. You know what? While you guys are doing that, I'm going to go talk to someone else.
The best surfacer is a dead surfacer.
I didn't see you approach. My failing eyes shall net me a blade in my back soon enough, I swear it. I should be at home, dying properly like an old male drow, rather than here listening to tales so often. Can I ask you some questions? Go ahead and ask if you need to know something. I suppose I'm old enough I can sit still and answer a query or two. Do you know anything of dragons in the area? I know of only one dragon that inhabits the near caverns of the Underdark, and that is the ancient silver beast Adalon. She who was sent by our surface cousins to guard the old passages. Yes, that one. What can you tell me about her? It is said that the silver dragon once had a mate long ago, a mate who was captured by our people when we were still dwellers of the southern reaches. The heart of her mate was ripped from its body whole, as I hear. The queen of the Drow used its heart in a ceremony of great darkness, one that angered an old, pale god of the surface elves. I know not which one. Does it matter? When we were driven beneath the surface, sentenced by our fiendish cousins, their god made a pact with Adalon. In return for her vow to guard the old passages to the surface, he would give her what she desired most. At a time of her choosing, when she had grown old, Adalon could call on the god and he would grant her children, eggs that would be made real by the soul of her lost dragon love. Or so the story goes. I hold little truck with it myself, but then I would never venture into those old passages just in case the tales of her presence are true. Is there any news more recent? Perhaps you've heard of her eggs? Well, I've heard the passages to the surface are open once more. At least the matron mothers certainly believe so, gathering their armies as they are. Perhaps Adalon is dead. I know not. Tell me of House Despana. A strong house, branches of which you'll find in cities other than simply Usnatha. Many of the great families have their beginnings here in the first city, yes? Despana is high in Los favor, and many say that it schemes to place itself above all the others here. I know little of such plans, however. I'll be going now. As you wish, female. On your way, then. Okay. Hello?
Do not question the matron mothers.
We are telling tales, female, of our feats and history. It is an old custom of Usnatha, something you would be unfamiliar with, Nasadran. Oh, tell me something of Usnatha's history, then. Something of the city's history, eh? Yes, I suppose you would know nothing of it, ignorant lout. And do you even know of the part Usnatha played in the scattering? The scattering? Bah! Are you completely devoid of sense? Your house mother should be flayed alive for a neglect of your instruction. When the magical battles caused the collapse of Barenden, the great cavern once held by the dwarves, most Drow were crushed. Only the favored survived. Groups of Drow fled the rubble in every direction, seeking new holds to establish their power, set upon by our enemies. That was the scattering, fool. Usnatha was untouched by the Great War, and hordes of Drow came to our walls for protection. Devourers and eye-tyrants followed, seeking to eradicate them. For 1 century, our enemies waged constant war upon us. The walls of Usnatha held, however, and we pushed our enemies back in a merciless victory. Many of the Drow then left Usnatha to find larger living spaces, more resources to plunder, establishing your beloved Ched Nasad, among other places. There'd be no Ched Nasad were it not for the walls of Usnatha. That is a part Usnatha played in the scattering. Do not forget it. Oh, what about your own feats? I have slaughtered many in my time, female, so do not ask such a question as if I have not. I am as battle-hardened as any in the fighter societies. I took part in the glorious running 100 years ago when a cavern leading to the surface was found. I helped raid the communities during the hunt. Many pathetic humans fell to our blades in that running. In memory of Usnatha, I stumbled into a village of the subrace known as Halflings. The dominion of worms scattered. I hunted them all. I have their tiny skulls to this day. The running lasted a week before the humans marshaled their defenses. The humans collapsed the tunnel, but one day we shall find another, and I pray again to be among the Drow that will take part in the running. Can I ask you something else? I'll tell my own tales as I wish, and I'll not be prompted by you. If you want to ask insipid questions, go bother someone else. I'll do that. Yes, you do that. Go. What about this Ilmarin?
To walk apart from house and queens, to walk into the grave.
Greetings to you, female. You are the one who is recently from Ched Nasad, correct? I have heard of you. We Drow gather to tell tales of our conquests on the surface, or dark stories of our past. It is tradition in Usnatha, this place that was the first. Do you have any tales to tell? I have a few accomplishments yet, female. I completed the blooding but a year ago, when I made a long voyage to the surface with 2 brothers. It is a blinding and foul place, the surface. My brothers and I found one of the surface elves, however, a female, pale and delightful to look upon. She was almost too easily slaughtered. We were hunted by elven patrols and my brothers were murdered, but I carried the head of the female back to the Underdark. She was considered a fine trophy for a blooding. My matrons were pleased and have sponsored my entry into the Male Fighters Society next year. Can I ask you some questions, perhaps? If you wish an honest answer, female, your best course would be to approach Nimkalaza there. He is the eldest of this group and the most prone to talk. Do you have any tales to tell? Any other tales you could tell me? No, not really. I came here more to hear the others speak myself. Alright.
Victory for the Spider Queen.
Greetings, lovely female. I am Zordrin, the manager of the fighting pit. Entertainment for us all and a chance to gain Lor's favor. You seem a hardy type. There are several dread beasts that have been captured and await your death blow if you dare. You are a Nasadrin, yes? Recently arrived. I have heard of you. There are many here who would desire to see if you fight as well as they say. Of course, if you are pale and cowardly, you need not make the attempt. The Spider Queen, however, respects only those who are strong. What sort of beasts would I be fighting? We capture our foes in skirmishes in the dark tunnels, female. Shark fiends, devourers, eye tyrants. It depends on who survives longest, really. How does a pit fight work, then? It is a simple matter, female. I open the door for a short time. You enter before I close it. Once inside, I have the beast pushed in to fight you. If you win, you come out and collect 250 gold pieces as a reward, and the satisfaction of a glorious battle. You lose, the slave feasts on your remains. Very simple. No, I don't have time for this right now. As you wish, female. May the Spider Queen smile on your path and be merciless with your enemies. Alright. Boop boop. I'll take those. Alright, Taflin.
To walk apart from house and creeds, to walk into...
Oh, that is a guy. Alright. The blasphemous fool! Now I must go explain this death to the handmaidens. Bah! Foul worshipper of Veron, here! Alright, have fun with that. That is locked. Let's see what else we have around here. There's some stairs up. I might try out the fighting pit. Drow bartender. All right.
To walk apart from house and creeds, to walk into the grave.
Is there something in particular you need, female? A mug of black mead, perhaps? Or have you found a partner to retire to the lust chambers with? I'd like to see what services you have. As you say, beds and spirits, that is what I'm here for. Okay, that's it. I do like that they have a completely different drink set. Sondal.
To walk apart from house and creeds, to walk into the grave.
Welcome. I trust that you have come to my dueling arena because you are tired of seeing pitiful monsters put to death in the name of sport. A well-respected female such as yourself will know that the only opponent worthy of the Drow is another Drow. I provide the opportunity. The current match is just beginning. It will be an inspiring display of skill on the part of our most illustrious competitor. You're not placing our warriors against prisoners, are you? I hardly call that a battle. Nothing like that. Such a thing would not be worthy of the combatants we wish to show. Observe, and you will see the quality of both sides. If I might have everyone's attention, if I may, with the permissions of our most distinguished females and the interest of our most hardy males, may I draw your attentions to the pit at the fore. The pride of the males of the first house, the master of blades, Lassonar, is here to prove his ability to us all. He has accepted an unusual challenge. 4 members of the Male Fighter Society have answered a slanderous comment with demands for blood. Lassonar has shown his contempt by facing them all at once. Watch now, and all concerned will place their lives in the pit, and their fates in their blades. As always, the victor may lay claim to all of the vanquished's equipment.
The Drow rule supreme.
I mean, I guess it's an entertaining fight.
The Drow rule supreme.
I'm curious about his weapon.
Do not question the matron mothers.
I am victorious. They were worms, as I said. Their house is weak, their blades dull and listless.
You are obviously their superior in both age and skill. Do you gloat over children? I like that.
What? Who slanders me? Step into the pit if you think yourself better than I. I believe there has been a challenge to accept. I will allow time to prepare if need be. We would want both sides at their best.
Okay.
Be forewarned that this will be a one-on-one affair. I will now allow no more lopsided slaughters.
Vaconia can't do that. Imoen can, Minsk can, Jahara can, but Vaconia cannot. Veldrin, I'm ready. And take me to the dueling pit. Probably should have saved first, but...
As you wish, attention! We are to have another challenge immediately. Veldrin will now enter the arena and face Lassonar.
The Drow rule supreme.
Do you want to actually fight?
Ready and willing.
Speak. I can hold no more. That item has been dropped.
Dang it, container's full. Hold off for now.
Hold, I yield. You have proven you're the better combatant this day. I yield the victory. My sword is yours. I no longer deserve it.
30,000 experience points.
All glory for the Dark Mother.
I do not recognize you. For such a strong female to come out of nowhere is unusual.
I'm not strong so much as Lassonar was weak. I defeated his bravado easily.
I see. Then you will not object to facing me next. Lassonar is my favorite male, and his honor is of value to the First House. Speak with Sondal when you are ready to face me. You have a debt of honor to pay.
Yeah, it's a bastard sword. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Blade of Searing plus 3. 2d4 plus 3 plus 1 fire damage. Okay. Okay.
Certainly.
You have been challenged to fight Lassonar's better. She has the right to call for such an action.
And then I will answer that challenge. Now Vaconia can do it. But, no, I'll do it.
Veldrin now enters the pit to face Chalanthra. Attention all.
I can hold no more.
More importantly,
That item has been dropped.
I'll take all of these things. Regenerating, protected by Shield of the Archons. 24 slashing damage. Blade barrier. Alright, that's not nice. Animate dead. Okay. Oh, it reflected back to me. Monster summoning 2. Alright, well. Doing okay on damage, and she's injuring her own people.
Now, come on, kill something now. Yeah.
I want to kill these summons right now, I think. Yeah, 4 fire damage. Slay living. Now you're sanctuarying. You healed? That's just rude. I mean, I'll get through your hit points again. I didn't get to take her stuff. 1200 XP. I don't see it down there.
You have done very well. I did not think I would see such surprising victories from a new face.
I'm done for now. I have nothing more to prove today.
Then we have nothing further to say about the matter. Return when you are ready.
Go ahead and drink that just so that I'm at max. And go ahead and hand these over. There we go. And give that back there. Okay.
Yes?
Let's head up the stairs.
Gather your party before
See if there's anything interesting up here.
Without doubt. Quickly and precisely.
Do as the matron's order and live.
Find another female. My pleasures tonight do not include you. Okay. That's fine.
Loths be praised. All victory is her doing.
Stand away from me, female. I look for competent male to please me this night, and I'll not have you crowding my space. Be gone. Okie dokie.
The best surfacer is a dead surfacer.
Away with you, female, unless you'd care for a dagger in your gullet.
Jeez. You guys are so rude. Hello?
Do not question the matron mother.
I greet you, female, by the Dark Mother and the pleasure her children are entitled to. Here we breathe spices of luxury and enjoy the fruits of our conquests. I have been trained in the temples to master the arts of oiled massage and other exotic pleasures, both to repair the aura and calm the soul. It is a lengthy process, but a night under my care is worth a fortnight of rest in the finest boudoir. If one has the time for such a diversion, of course.
I don't think I'd be interested in anything like that.
As you wish, the lust chambers are available to all who wish them, and all is permissible in the greater name of the Dark Mother here.
Okay. Hello?
Loth be praised.
Away with you, female, unless you'd care for a dagger in your gullet. You guys like daggers and gullets, don't you? Hey, it's Thunderdome.
All glory for the Dark Mother.
Fools, you should have fallen with your house. Now the Mother Loth has sentenced you to eternal torment in the demon web pits. It is no less than you deserve.
No, have mercy!
Free us, let us out of here. Free you? You attempted to sneak into Ustnatha and pass yourselves off as Drow of a true house? You deserve worse than this.
No, we are loyal to the Spider Queen. We are her faithful servants.
You're weak in that your house is... You are weak and your house was weak, so she cares not. Your house has been wiped from history's eye, and soon so shall you be.
Bastard, our house was strong. We were favored by Loth. We should have been triumphant.
Yes, loyal we were. House de Veer! House de Veer! Oh. Hey, Faconia. You have anything to say about this?
House DeVere is nothing, ashes on the wind, as you too shall be. You should have died with your own matron in your own city. Now, well, we shall see, and I shall find it most amusing. Insolent bastards! This could just as easily be you, fools! Darkness take you both! No, darkness take you! Ha 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 ha!
Seems bad.
Trust is for the foolish and the dead.
You have anything to say about this, Faconia? No, not really. Alright, well, we will finish exploring this next time. See you then, everyone.